What does it really take to lead? Not just to climb, but to lead inside systems that weren't always built with you in mind. I'm Diana Lortzen, founder and host of Breaking Rank, a podcast for anyone who has ever felt the tension between who they are and what the room expects them to be.
Breaking rank to me means going off the grid.
I hope we all can break rank to take care of ourselves. If ever we break rank, it's for that, definitely.
For sure.
Leadership isn't really about you, it's about the people you lead. If you actually want to see some things done, if you actually want to make a positive impact, focus on that.
My mom was always the type who you can be anything, you can do anything, and I like to say my inner voice is like Beyonce. She's like, yeah, I can do anything. Like, I don't have imposter syndrome. Yes. I've never had it.
Cancer-free label sort of puts you in a different space, and yet again, sometimes I don't want to jinx myself, but like it was easier facing death and the peace that you had with that than facing suffering every day, because in some ways it's a suffering, not sometimes physically, sometimes mentally.
Breaking Rank explores unconventional leadership, power literacy, strategic visibility, and what it means to move from simply surviving inside an institution to expanding your influence on your own terms. Breaking rank is a movement. It's not just an action. It's a movement for people who have felt marginalized, for people who have felt censored, for people who feel like they can't bring themselves to work, or that if they do, it's going to impact their future or have negative repercussions on their future.
All of the things that we have to think about, the way that you speak, your hair, your nails, how you wear your clothes, depending on how shapely you are. I mean, the number of things that we have to think about before even walking into work. How do I introduce myself in a room full of lawyers when I'm the non-lawyer?
I literally just thought I was one in this town of 200. Like, I just didn't. A lot of me felt wrong for a long time.
I had become anemic. I'd lost half the blood in my body. Like, I needed iron. There was antibiotics I needed to be on, and I didn't have it. And I was getting frustrated. And I said something to the guard who was standing there. And she said, well, it's your own fault you're in here. And she like slammed the door.
It's built around a framework I call the Breaking Rank framework. 4 stages every leader moves through: survival, awareness, leverage, and strategic expansion.
You know what? I'm not your DEI hire. Like, I'm not here to like be on your committee. So that's what we're building here. We're building an excellent firm of women, racialized folks who are being overlooked and undervalued at the places that they work at. And they're like kind of hoping that like maybe like one day, and listen, I speak from experience. I'm not judging anybody. I've been that person.
I think by being more curious about who people are, even if you don't get the right answer, you learn something. If it was the wrong thing to say, you learn something. People just want you to take the time to get it right.
You can just rely on what you have in your brain and keep doing what you're doing, but you're never going to be as successful without your team, right? Your team is what makes you great. You have to have that trust, right? You have to have that ability to delegate as well as rely on the skills and expertise that your team brings.
I'm a bad decision away from ending up how he ended up. And, you know, we don't get to just, there's not heroes and villains. There's just good decisions and bad decisions. You know what I mean? And so far, I've made a series of good decisions to not go there. And I think I'll continue to do that. But yeah, it's just having grace for people and seeing people as more complex than the worst thing that they ever did, or the best thing they ever did too.
We are like a block, like we are all racialized women. And so I always kind of think of myself as I've got both of those prongs, right? Like, I'm a person of color, I'm a racialized person, I'm a woman, and that makes me a racialized woman lawyer.
Every conversation on this show is a reminder that you don't need permission to think differently, lead boldly, or redefine what success looks like on your own terms. This is Breaking Rank. Let's get into it.